Eddo went to the field today, but we're having a bit of issues. I forgot my charger for the car, which kind of is a bummer because we can't charge batteries. We fly what we've got. I forgot the tripod, which I wanted to bring, but apparently I forgot. And that's it. The speed is flying perfect today. I mean, maybe a little bit of down trim on the elevator because it still has the tendency to want to climb at 50% throttle. I'm pretty sure that if I throttle up to 100%, I could hang it by the prop, but I'm not in the mood to trying because this battery that I'm using currently is also giving me a bit of an issue. That's it. Generally, I don't know what you guys are seeing, but this is my spit. I'm enjoying it. I love it. We're here at very early in the morning. I went to sleep pretty late, but got up at 5:30 in the morning to get organized and come. I was a little nervous, that's why I quit talking, because I came low coming towards me and then kind of backflipped. To turn sides. That's it. I'm gonna fly this battery. I'm gonna stop talking now because it bothers me concentrating a bit, especially when I'm flying super low. And because I want you guys to be able to maybe see some footage. I'm flying super low. That's it. That was a stall tip if you've seen it. Its stall tendencies are really great. Look. See, it levels out really fast. That's it. Let's have fun with the spits. Try to fly high. Feel a little less nervous right now. One thing that I can mention about the spit is that it's super quiet. I don't know why it's acting super quiet, but it's acting so super quiet when it comes through the sky. I also got the simple storage with me, and with the new transmitter that Kilroy and Buzzbomb helped me achieve and supplied to me, which again I thank you from the bottom of my heart, allows me to set up different models per receivers. So I have models set up which makes flying and getting ready to fly so much more controllable and so much easier. I don't have to start changing trims and stuff like that while I'm flying, or before I'm flying, sorry. It just makes me get up in the air much faster, much more fun. Thank you once again. Eddo is having some ESC calibration issues and he had some charger issues. He doesn't know yet, but I have an extra charger which I'm not using, which is kind of like the one he was using. I'll have him jump by later when we close the day and start heading home for him to take the charger. I also said I'd help at work today, so I don't have the entire morning, because they are having one worker that has called in sick, so they asked me to come and help out. So the moment I get back from the field, I'm off to work, so no fixing time. Hopefully no damages. No damages means no repair time on the workbench, considering I still have a few things to do to the Mini Edge and the Corsair to get them to be able to maiden. Basically what I didn't do on both planes is connect the control surfaces to the servos and control horns and everything. The electronics are inside, the servos are inside, they're just not hooked up to the control surfaces, so that is something that I'm gonna have to do in the very near future, possibly later today. I I really want to be able to maiden them when I have a few friends here. First off, because I don't know if those planes will survive. I feel that sometimes my flying, as confident as I feel with it, sometimes I just do stupid mistakes, which lead to a crash. And I'm afraid that that's what's gonna happen with those two models, especially the Edge, since I'm a little more confident with. Although I'm not gonna use the general setup that I had in the past. Eddo got his ESC calibration to work properly, so he's gonna use one of my batteries because his charger didn't work last night, like I said. He'll probably go up, I'll probably go down soon. Considering I don't know how much battery I have here. Right now I'm at 50% throttle and I just lost power. Eddo is getting set up. I replaced a faulty battery, which I don't know if you guys saw earlier, just kind of made the plane drop out of the sky. I'm going up with a new battery now. Let's go. I don't know what you guys are seeing, but hopefully you're seeing something. Trying to practice flying with the speed low, slow, because it's gonna get its decal as well. Woohoo! That was pretty darn low. Alright, well, that was supercharging. I think my batteries are problematic. Anyways, I'm bringing it down because I can't stand that beep. I was flying too low that I kind of maneuvered myself into problematic situations where I had to use too much throttle, and when I use too much throttle, I don't know why, but my beeper sets off. I bought those things that Kilroy recommended, which is telemetry for this receiver, so that I could see it on the receiver, but I don't really know how to set that up, and I haven't had the time or energy to bother with it. Sometimes I get a little bit chicken, I would say, with new electronics, which is, I think, kind of the things, except for that and money, that are holding me back from trying FPV. I can't allow myself to buy any FPV equipment at the moment, but later on I will get there as well. This is at around 50% throttle, kind of cruising the sky. Trying to do low passes as much as I feel confident to bring the plane to a no crash mode. Earlier, which wasn't on video, I was flying hands off, literally not touching the plane. It was flying itself like it should, like I would expect it to do. This will be one of those longer videos which I haven't done in a while, where I'm actually flying and talking, because I haven't had the GoPro on my head for a while now. I just don't feel like asking for it and then making sure to return it, and so I kind of said I'd start filming from my iPhone with a tripod. That is, if I don't forget the tripod. Right now I'm standing next to the car, practicing some flying, general flying. That was a low pass to the other side. I got a bit of a problem when I'm doing those kind of low passes from the right side, because I have a tree on the left. which is the same tree that ate my simple cub with a GoPro on it. I really enjoy flying the spit. I felt for a while that I had to do a lot of practice with the tiny trainer, but the spit is one of the funnest mods that I've done so far for the tiny trainer. I still am to do and complete Arcfire's TTT, which is a twin motor tiny trainer. Excuse me. The last time that I tried flying was with with two 12 amps ESCs, which didn't have enough power to hold the two motors and 4 servos apparently, and I had brownouts. Eddo just tried his plane and had a crash. I'm bringing it down because I wasn't focused.
Oh, yes.
כוון אותו לצד השני. Eddo just went to get his plane. He didn't manage to get it to fly properly because he did a newbie mistake, which is not check your control surfaces before you toss the plane into the air, and he had the elevator and the rudder apparently reversed, so he was flying sort of towards him, flying away from him. Funny. It happened to me in the past. Anyways, he's happy he got his plane to fly. Now he's gonna try to do it at the middle of the field like he always does. Anyways, I'm gonna stay here next to the car so I can kind of make fun of him while I fly. Oops, something is wrong. I'm gonna go get the plane quickly and we'll be back. I hope you guys are seeing Eddo's plane. I think it's amazing. He colored it in silver. It looks great. I don't know what he's trying to do, but he's overthrowing himself. He's using a lot of actions. He's not too gentle on the sticks. I don't know if you guys are seeing his plane, but he's not very gentle on the sticks. He's very aggressive on the sticks. I'm gonna toss mine up again. Oh, stupid battery issues. Something happened to Eddo's plane. My battery buzzer is going off all the time. Which is really weird. It shouldn't. I'm gonna check the battery quick. Nothing's getting hot, luckily, happily. The battery buzzer is not wrong. I have 34%, which should, when I throttle up over the 50, then it starts discharging faster. So I'm just gonna keep it on a low flight of 50. Eddo needs a hot glue gun, so I'm gonna hook him up really quickly, and I'll be back in a second. תן לי שנייה, אני אסיים את ה... חכה, לא יודע אם הוא... שנייה, אני אסיים את הסוללה כי נשאר פה ממש מעט ולא בא לי לנתק, ואז אני אביא אותה דרך. את זה ככה, ילך להעביר לך לאט לאט, זה יוכל לי את הסוללה.
לא, ברור.
ככה היא עוד שנייה נגמרת. ולצערי הרב אין לנו איך להטעין היום. לחזור הביתה להביא את המתן זה מיותר. This is 50% throttle again. Like I told you, if I'll throttle up right now with this battery, I'm just gonna cause it not to work. I'm gonna cause it to beep. It's gonna drain, so I want an honest beep right now. Which is right now. That was the honest beep. Change the motor, a battery again. Took a water break, do a quick crop check just to make sure everything is still the same way. It shouldn't have changed from the last few times I've done it, but it's always good to check again. Let's go. This is the last battery that I have that can fly with spit. I mean, I have two more batteries which are 3-cell, 1000 milliamps, but their issue is that they're super strong and they kind of make the motor heat up. I don't know why. I think they're the ESC and the motor to heat up. I don't really know why. Anyways, I don't like using them on this model, although they supply great amount of speed and power. It's super cloudy today, which is something quite odd. It's usually not like this. It kind of seems like it's just about to rain. There's still a lot of morning dew on the plants in the field, which is why I decided this time not to fly in the field. Another good reason to stay close to the car and be able to chat with you. Eddo's getting ready. He's gonna launch his plane, so I'm gonna go a little bit farther, give him the space that he needs to be able to fly. Eddo, stay away from the tree. His plane went somewhere behind the camera. It landed apparently because he was running off to that direction to get it. He's over controlling. That's my perspective. I've told him that. He also has a battery issue. It started beeping the second he tossed it. So either my battery is half dead for him, or it's just he throttled up too fast. Anyways, he's doing some checks. I hear some cursing, so we'll find out soon. מה קרה? מה נגמר? אחי, תבדוק אותה, אתה סתם אומר שנגמר.
לא, היא צועקת.
איזה? הוכחתי לך לפני דקה שזה לא אמיתי תמיד, בגלל זה אני לא כל כך מת על המכשיר הזה, אחי.
3.6 אז אולי נבדוק את זה פה? איפה? ב-1.23?
כן.
עם ה...
באחד, יש לך סוללה שני תאים שם, אם אני לא טועה לקחת.
כן. 3.89 3.9
כמה אחוז, אחי, כתוב לך?
60 ו-61.
יש לך עוד להטיש. פשוט אל תשים כל כך הרבה במנוע, אתה שם יותר מדי במנוע ואז אתה יוצר צריכה מרובה ברגע מסוים. זה כמו בהנעה של האוטו, אחי, כאילו כשאני מניע ואני שם, זה צורח מהסוללה. זה אותו דבר כשאני שם גז, אז כאילו אתה משתמש ביותר דלק, אז כאילו אתה משתמש ביותר סוללה, אחי. לא ראית שבפעמים הקודמות זה עשה לי בדיוק את אותו הדבר? I would do a roll, but not at that altitude, so let's throttle up a bit. Try to roll coming towards me. Okay, well, I'm pretty sure that's not a finished battery. I'm gonna give it another minute and then bring it down. This is full throttle. Hoppa! well, let's bring it down. That was full throttle. I'm bringing it down, check the battery. I don't think it's done. Alright, well, take a look at Eddo's plane in the meantime. תשאר שם עוד שמאלה, שמאלה. מאוד על הסטיקי, אחי, תשתחרר ממנו קצת. יהיה עדין יותר, נותנים לך בסבבה. כאילו לקחת 3 ערוצים והפכת אותו לספורט. Like I thought, I still have another minute or so if I don't use full throttle. So enough shenanigans and flips and rolls and loops and stuff. We'll just go quiet, simple flying for a few moments, and then I'll be able to pull out the simple storage. I still have 2 batteries for that. It could be a good way to end the day. Hopefully it will not do any problems. This is a plane Eddo built by himself, by the way, so respect on that. That's Eddo's full battery, the real battery that he's used. עכשיו הייתי מוריד אותו, אחי. כן. He's coming down for a landing because that was his real cue for a battery. I will give him another battery, I think, that he might be able to use. We'll see. So he can fly a little bit more while I'm flying the storage. The storage I balance with a 3-cell 2200 milliamp battery. These ones I balance with a 3-cell 800 batteries. Like I said, I generally can continue flying this with 1000 3-cell, but I don't know why it seems to overheat stuff up. So I might give it a try if I don't have success with the storage, just so that I can end the day properly. But I do want to pause and give the storage a try. What they've recently done, I don't know why, is they put they put concrete here. They paved out, the field a little bit, so we have sort of a better runway. Thank you for doing that. I don't know why they did it. I don't really care why they did it, but I'm happy about it. I'll try to show you my takeoffs and landings with the storage in a bit. That was Eddo saying whoa because I was very, very close to the ground, coming considerably high, considerably fast. I think that's where he was saying whoa.
אתה משתמש בראדר בכלל?
לא רואה סיבה להשתמש כשאני טס כאילו ככה, כאילו אני יכול לעשות כמעט את הכל עם הכנפיים. אני כן אשתמש בו בסטורג' שאני רוצה לבוא לנחיתה או שאני רוצה לתמרן בהמראה, אבל
הבנתי.
או באדג', גם באדג' אני יכול להשתמש בו כשאני רוצה לעשות סתם שטויות. Alright, well, I put it down. I think the battery is just about to die anyhow, so I'm just gonna switch out to the storage.
איבדתי את
סתובב,
הרעיון.
סתובב, סתובב, תביא.
צריך לעשות לופ?
עשית כבר מקודם.
כן.
אבל זה בגלל שהשתללת עם הסוללה, עם הת'רואטל. Alright, so I'm gonna go with the simple storage, trying to take off from this paved runway, considering there's no wind whatsoever. I'm just gonna try to take off that way. Okay, well, I took a little bit towards the car, which didn't suit my needs at the moment. I'm gonna give it another go. Okay, well, I'm not sure what you guys are seeing on film, and I don't know how much battery I have left, so I'm stopping it. I'm gonna go get the simple storage, which had some issues. We're gonna check them out right now. Yeah, that's it.
חלש מדי, ואתה על הפול כאילו? וואי.
עכשיו אני משתמש בראדר. כאילו לא עכשיו, אבל תכף אני משתמש בראדר.
כן, בשביל להנחית.
רגע.
Yes.
בהחלט הרבה יותר טוב. לעשות כמה לופים כאלה ונחיתות, סבבה? זה מה שאני הולך לנסות לעשות.
סבבה.
גוז כאלה. אתה רואה? זה בלי הפלאפס אחי, ואני ממש לא מרגיש צורך כשאני צריך אותם בכלל. נעשה עוד סיבוב אחד אחרון כי לא הגעתי בכלל מוכן להנחתה. Doing another round, guys. Eddo is filming me. Thank you very much, Eddo. I tried earlier with a 9-inch prop on a 3-cell. It's not strong enough. On a 4-cell, it probably would do great. I just don't have many 10-inch props, so kind of saving up. I'm not lining up.
מקסחת דשא. חכה, חכה, אני אצלך אותו פה.
Earlier Eddo let me fly his bird, and it's his design. It flies really nice. Really enjoyed it. I lost him. It's going really flies really docile. Really I would say a no-brainer. It's really fun to fly. Sometimes the no-brainer planes are even more fun than the ones that you have to think 10 steps ahead. So hands down on that, Eddo. Great job. Sound down. Maybe you should try this one. Maybe speed up a little bit your slow flyers. Alright, well, I'm going to stop the video because I want to try to fix this torch. This is the fixed torch. You've seen it broken a moment ago.
Nice. Oh snap. כמעט.
Gotta go again. Second time. שטויות. ראית זה בלי האילרון, רק עם הרדר. מושלם, אחי.
נכון.
מושלמת. נעלה אותו קצת בגובה אחי, מרגיש קצת ביטחון. ננסה לעשות מה שכולם אומרים בפורום, תביא אותו ישירות אליך, תשבור לו עם הזנב.
Yes. כמעט.
האמת שגם זה אחלה מטוס, עידו.
כן. הוא נראה כיף לי בטירוף.
הפוזק שלו אחי הוא כמו בוש כזה.
כן, לגמרי.
הוא גם נשמע רע.
רדר.
סביר להניח שזה אולי יצטרך עוד טיפול.
אתה זוכר אבל איך היה קשה להמריא איתו אז? זה כבר שיפור מטורף.
ברור, אחי, למדתי איך לעשות את זה. אני עושה 100% ויש לי בעיה אחי. משהו שם, הסיבובים לא יפים לי. נגמר בצופים.
Yes.